Hello there, and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1999 Aston Martin V8 Vantage. This is not the Vantage you're used to. This is not some sort of small, cozy little coupe, which is fun around the bends, the small Aston. No, the V8 Vantage back in the day was the big Aston. This was a cut above the DB7. A monstrous looking thing. I'm not a big fan of early Vantages, I've got to be honest. The original one looked like a Mustang 2, which I didn't like, and then it didn't really look any better the more they updated it, and then it sort of culminated in this, which, I mean, it looks good for what it's trying to do, which is sort of come across as a big, brutish car, but it's not really my cup of tea, I will be honest. It is very wide, though, very wide, and quite scary statistically. I don't know how this is going to go. Aston Martins around here have not been particularly quick cars, and I'm not quite sure if this is going to change the tide, but we'll see. Front engine rear-wheel drive, 737 horsepower, a lot of torque, 1,771 kilos. That is also a lot. That makes this one of the heaviest cars we've ever had around here. I think the only things that are heavier than this are the 740i, which is the heaviest car in the game, and I think maybe the 840ci is heavier than this as well, but if it is, it's not by much. Yeah, big heavy car, lots of power, rear-wheel drive. I'm not looking forward to this, I will be honest, but we'll see how it does. Anyways, this car is going to do 93 kilometers in first gear. This car is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Mitsubishi GTO LM Edition. That car set a time of 27.017. This is unlikely to beat that. God, this is weird to drive. So, straight away, we've had cars that, I mean, we've literally seen them today. Cars, well, not today for you, but today for me. We've seen cars that do not do a good job of delivering power. Stuff like that Unos Cosmo that I keep banging on about. That was truly wretched. This, though, that car feels like it has a lot of power, and it really wants to, like, put it all down at once, and it can't really do it. This doesn't feel particularly quick. This does not feel like a 737 horsepower car. This just feels, well, to be honest with you, it feels like it makes like 200 horsepower. It really is. It almost feels like it's clipping into the ground or something weird. Like, it does not. Jesus. It is not good to drive this at all. It's atrocious. I know Aston Martins haven't done good around here, but I was expecting, I mean, DB7 31.2. We've had the Jaguar XJR around recently. That was a V8, and that was quite quick. That's at a time of like a 30.1. But this is not on that level at all. This is, I don't know. It just does not feel, it doesn't feel quick. I mean, I get handling like a dog and all that, which it does. God, this car is so weird. I've driven cars before that are like so bad they make you question whether you've got the right parts on them, which is fair enough. I don't think I've ever driven a car that's feels like this, where it actually feels like all the right parts are on it. It's just, it doesn't work. What a bizarre thing. It's not good. It's really not good. We're gonna go sideways, so that's gonna ruin that. This is not nice to drive at all. This is actually quite horrible. If I'm being perfectly honest, this might be worse than that Cosmo, just because it doesn't it just wants to pirouette. It does feel weird. It feels like something's broken on it, almost. And with 6:66 lap time, which I think is pretty fitting. That's bizarre. That does not drive. I really don't know with that car. That doesn't feel right at all. I mean, the replay footage here looks fine. I mean, it looks like just a big, unfitting car going around this course. I don't know if it's because the red line's really short on it, or... I don't know. That... Apparently there's time in it. I guess there probably is, but... What's a strange vehicle? Weird. Really weird. I can't get my head around it. What a strange car. Don't drive it. I don't recommend this, but... I suppose there's a reason I've never really seen many people use or pay attention to this car in this game. It's because it's not very good. I guess. I don't really know how else to explain that. That's just bizarre. Anyways, 32.318 probably means this goes down as one of the biggest disappointments we've had around this course. It goes into 356th place, goes between a Volkswagen Polo and a Fiat Cinquecento, and it should be happy it beat the Fiat Cinquecento. I mean, it's quicker than the DB6, but in saying that's kind of an oxymoron. I mean, it's slower than the drag car. The drag car drives less worse than this does. I really don't know what to say. It's just, what's a bizarre vehicle? Odd. Really, really odd. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when hopefully I'll be driving something that's a little bit less confusing. Until then, farewell.